Hey, hey, it's me, Critsy. Welcome to another season of Cataclysm, everybody. My last season kind of ended abruptly with very poor decisions made. Sorry. It's currently about 2:50 in the morning. I'm really sleepy, kind of mellow. And I don't know, I just kind of wanted to get the next season started off. So I've gone ahead and expedited the process that I usually go through a little bit, just so that I don't have to make multiple videos on the subject. I've already created a world and a character. I haven't generated it or anything, I just set it up, and I was going to go through it with you real quick in case you're the sort of person who enjoys seeing what exactly I'm playing with. So, if you don't know, this is going to be a sort of experimental season of Innawoods. If you don't know what that is, it's a challenge that goes around the Cataclysm community. Occasionally it gets popular, occasionally it's just kind of, oh yeah, that exists, but it gets some attention from the developers, and recently there's been a lot of quality of life improvements for Innawoods people. You know, you can find water in the woods without having to live near a swamp or river. There's a lot more construction options available with certain mods. You can find more edible food more reliably. It's lots of cool things like that. Some of them are not going to impact us. We'll see that in a second. Anyway, it's a sort of challenge where you remove all vestiges of civilization, or more accurately, you simulate an environment in which, I don't know, you're stranded in the middle of the Appalachian Mountains instead of in, urban New England. There are railroads, there's survivor camps and everything, but there is no city. And that is the biggest thing, because you need to make effectively everything yourself. The survivors have some stuff, but they won't give it to you, and it's going to be a while before you can kill them. So that's the whole fun of it. It's kind of a different take on the game. You gotta really think about how you're going to procure basic necessities that normally would be a given in Cataclysm, like, a pot to cook food with. How are you going to get that if there's no kitchens to loot? Things like that. Anyway, so, on to the nitty-gritty details here. I've created a world in a woods here. The mods I'm using are a lot of things that really probably won't affect us, but I don't know, it's just such a force of habit. Notable ones are, I'm using the Cataclysm++ mod for once. This is the first season where I'm going to be using it, at least of my modern series. I'm using the Arcana mod, which I actually forgot to update. I'm sorry, Chaosful. And Bright Nights. Those are the three ones that I'm pretty sure are actual game changers. Things that aren't a given, like, just more makeshift items, more survival tools, classes and scenarios, things like that. Bright Night adds a lot of like, sci-fi elements, things like that, which do come into play actually in Innawoods occasionally. There's whatever, I won't spoil you on anything. And Cataclysm++, I've not actually had enough experience with it to tell you in detail what it does. And Arcana, though it's going to be very difficult to get off any kind of start in an Innawoods world, since the curious structures are kind of rare, it'll be interesting, because as a hunter you can kind of grind up Arcana experience from making trophies of any eldritch horror that you might encounter in the woods, which I'm kind of interested in, collecting things like that. I just realized I forgot to... whatever. It'll be fine. I'll mention that when I get to the character. Speaking of which, character. That's the wrong one. This might be the one that I was playing on my own. Yeah, this is the Swamp Man thing. Okay, Hunter. There we go. The character I've made here is, I mentioned this a couple months ago. Innawoods, but... Come on, I'm trying to adjust my microphone. A lot of the challenge of Innawoods is getting food, and the easiest way to do that is foraging for vegetables and getting a little veggie farm going, which can provide you with effectively infinite food, provided you know how to store and prepare it and everything. However, if you pick, say, an unwilling mutant start and pick a trait such as carnivore, you can't eat that no more, and you're forced to play kind of a hunter sort of thing. Occasionally, you can find eggs and stuff in the underbrush, which can be a lifesaver if you're starving. But for most of the time, you're going to have to travel out on little hunting trips and everything, unless you settle near an ant farm. Well, ant hill. It's only a farm if you eat exclusively meat. Anyway, so traits I have here. For positives, I have fast learner, fleet-footed, gourmand, which, if you don't know, increases the capacity of consumption that you have, so it's actually very useful in Innawoods because the more you can fit in your stomach, the more you can eat before your food gets rotten. Inner heat, which is, I believe, a trait from the Arcana mod. It's along some draconic mutation line, and it's actually modestly useful. It keeps you alive longer in the beginning when things are still very cold. Basically, you gain, it's like the fast metabolism trait where you are a tiny bit warmer in exchange for having a slightly increased hunger. It's like that, except buffed up to the point where it's a positive trait where you get notably more heat, whatever. And light bones, which you take more bashing damage, but you get more movement speed, which stacks with fleet-footed, so that's like a 25% movement speed boost. And I've got Optimist, which will also increase my speed if I can get my happiness up, and that stacks very well with Gourmand. And for negatives, I have Carnivore, obviously, Growling Voice, just, because it's cool. And then I kind of took a little bit of a cheap blow and picked Hates Fruit and Vegetables, even though I can't actually eat those. So, I don't know, maybe if I someday get cured of my carnivore, it's still gonna mess me up. I can eat grain, if, again, I cure myself of my carnivoria. Pyromaniac. Now, I have a hard time considering this a negative trait, because in an Innawoods world, you light fires so often that you never get any kind of morale penalty from being without fire, and instead you can get sometimes bonuses from lighting fires, and it was, 2 points. 2 points for a minor boost. It's, win-win. Anyway, and stats, I've got high strength, high intelligence, simply because I hope someday I find a book. RNG willing. Perception is normal, even though archery is very useful. And dexterity is slightly higher because, I'm probably going to be fighting with a spear for a lot of the early game. So, skills, I only had 1 point, so I spent it in survival. I know a lot of people recommend electronics, but I think you need an electronics of 3 in order to get batteries. And, the likelihood that I'll be able to get myself up to the point where I can make batteries is about as likely as I'll be able to find books to teach me how to make batteries. I'll have to rely on that sort of thing. There are, survivor bunkers and stuff out there, Last Man on Earth shelters, who can sometimes have some very useful skill books that you can use to learn things that you cannot learn in an Innawoods world otherwise. Anyway, so, that's the sort of thing I have here. It's designed to be sort of like a cool, predatory mutant sort of dude. I'm tired as heck, so Hope that was a nice 10 minutes of your life where I kind of babbled on and on about what I'm using here. Anyway, what's a good name? Making a this random thing here. All right. And so it was a good, just normal dude name. Donald. Just Donald. Yeah. Okay. And name is Survey. Name is Pan. Cool. Yeah. Alright, and that's it. That's everything. Oh, geez, things are a little blurry, huh? You know, actually, since the beginning of the series, I can get a little sharpening in there. This might be a little too sharp. It's a little bit less sharp there. A little bit more. Nah, it doesn't really look good. So it's either it's weird artifacty sharpening or it's a little bit blurry. But there's nothing really I can do about it. Anyway, so looking at where we're at, we have no water nearby. That's okay because we can just salvage from puddles. Last Man on Earth shelter right up there, which I'm going to make a beeline for immediately, even though I don't really have anything on me. Let me check. Can I make a basket? Storage. No, I can't. Alright, so I'm going to need... God, is it survival or tailoring that helps you make baskets? Whatever. I'm just going to go, again, make a beeline for the Last Man on Earth shelter because that's really good RNG. I kind of don't like starting in such a convenient position, but yeah, I'll use whatever I have. Oh, shit! Got a little, military wreck over here. I'm going to go ahead and make a note of it. It's very important to take notes. Wreck. I'm going to go ahead and use dark gray for metal sorts of things and X for non-renewable resources. And this area has fungaloids, so I'm not going to be able to stay here too long. I'm just going to dip in. If I need to, I can come back here and spend a night. Check for tools and clothing and such, because it's going to be cold as heck out there for a while. Check in here. It's got a little bit of food. Anything I can eat? Milk. It's got milk and salt. And water purifier, I think. No, it's protein powder. Alright. I don't think I can make anything tasty out of that since, you know, carnivore. And the only thing you really got is, protein shakes. Ooh, actually, pocket knife is very useful. That has eliminated a huge struggle in the early game. One of them is trying to find a cutting instrument to use to craft pretty much anything. Got birdshot and a revolver in here. Not useful because no access to ammo or anything. Right. Oh, God, do I really... Yeah, whatever, I'll break these open. Wield the stick. Thankfully, my strength is not abysmal like it usually is, so I can just bash stuff. Alright, what's, just 2x4s. These were just firewood. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to bash this open to nothing. Sometimes you can get a metal tank out of those, which I wouldn't have been able to really haul around, but they hold a lot of water, and one of the most annoying things of this sort of thing is getting enough water to sustain yourself while not having to go do the whole fire ritual every day. Alright, so we've got a couple books. But his main belief of discordism, electronic circuit theory, and shotguns. That's a good book color. I don't know, just pink. electronics book. There. The reason I'm making note of it instead of taking it is because there's no way I'm going to be able to use that unless I find another electronics book that is slower than that. So I'm going to go ahead and take the screwdriver. Can't really use it, but it might be useful to have in the future. Anything here? And it's got shotgun book. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take the condensed milk. Not super useful, but its tin can be used as a sort of makeshift pot for purifying water, which, if you need to, is very useful in the beginning. Right, I'm going to go ahead and get the heck out of here. There's tons of zombies and fungaloids and junk. You don't want to breed them spores. The last Mine on Earth shelter, unfortunately, wasn't as great a location as I expected. Sorry for taking more of a... I don't know, I don't really want to call it instructional. Sorry for being more wordy than I usually am. I'm normally a big frickin' goofus idiot sort of guy between fungaloids and soldiers. I'm really tired and hungry. What's up here? More fungaloids. I really gotta get like far away from this place. What time is it? It's early days still, but it's almost noon. And there we are, midday. Ooh, what's that? Oh shit! Survivor encampment. Don't want to go near there. The gunfire will keep you up all night. I still don't know what they're shooting at in there. Just constantly, the noisiest neighbors. Always shooting their guns at something. Ooh, Kraken. I'll go ahead and avoid that because I don't want them to wander away. You know what? Let me go ahead and make note of that general area. I guess blue for clothing stores. X corpses, because I'm going to want their clothing eventually. I just don't want to deal with the guests there. Ooh. Got plenty of fish and stuff over here. It's really close to the fungaloids. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and set up camp here. Make a shelter. Okay. I'm not planning on staying here for long because it's still very close to the fungaloids. We're going to need 12 heavy sticks and 24 pine boughs. That's no problem. Shallow pit too, which is going to take another stick. Okay. Or willow bark. Yeah, it's whatever. Okay, it's 3 long sticks. Fortunately, we have a knife, so we can just break those down very easily. This pit bull is going to cause issues, unless I can take care of him. Disassemble everything at once. Assemble everything. Ignore that pit bull unless he causes problems. He might ambush me while I'm sleeping, which is going to suck, but... okay, so that's 20 sticks. That's fine. How many pine boughs I need? 24? Oh, God. This is going to be a pain in the ass because I don't have enough inventory space to actually hold these branches. So... I'm going to have to haul them. I'm going to go ahead and set my inventory manager to automatically search for pine boughs. This is another very good quality of life improvement for Innawoods people. The ability to haul things. Ooh, sorry if you heard my tummy. I was hungry. Anyway, very good quality of life improvement for Innawoods people because one of the worst things was trying to get mass resources, for instance, these rocks, which will be very useful, without any kind of efficient storage. There we go. Normally I would keep the pine cones as well, because... You know what? Actually, let me stop searching for boughs and instead search for cones. Cone. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Anyway, it's very frustrating because you could only carry like one thing at a time in the early game, and you would have to wear like 10 pouches and a basket, and inventory management was one of the most frustrating aspects of it back in the day. If you can't tell, I'm kind of a fan of this game mode, and there's not really much to discuss as far as gameplay goes, because, you know, what am I going to talk about? It was just me getting some branches, I guess. And I'm sure as the series goes on, I'm going to run out of things to try to be instructional about and start going on my delirious rants again. If you're not familiar with my content, I'm normally a lot goofier than I am right now. I'm hungry, and I'm mellow, and I'm thirsty, and it's just combining to just make me generally chilled out right now. Okay, 39 pine boughs, 10 heavy sticks. Now I just need a digging stick, which is going to be very useful. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and get a cudgel for the stick in my hand, because cudgels are way better to beat stuff up with. Not sure if they're good for breaking down trees and junk, but if that dog comes after me, it's going to be way better. Anyway, why can't I make a digging stick? I can make a digging stick, I just couldn't find it. Okay, our first tool, which I will, I don't know, where should I put it, right? No, not where the fish are going to bother me. How about under this pretty little spurge bush? Okay. I need to dig a pit. Of course, it's not a construction thing anymore. It's an application of sticks. And dig a pit right there. It's going to take us like half an hour. Nice. Put that stick down. Wield our cudgel again just in case. And now we can build our improvised shelter, which is going to take how long? That's 2 hours. You know what? Let me go ahead and grab a drink here. This is very dangerous. As you can see, you can get very sick from drinking the water. If you aren't familiar with the lore of Cataclysm, pretty much there's some kind of dimensional shift, and the world got taken over by spooky space zombies. And along with them came all kinds of horrible chemicals from another dimension, which got into the clouds and into the rain and into the water and just fucking everywhere. And children will probably be born horrible if it ever comes to that. I'm sorry. I'm just looking for stuff to talk about, dude. Okay, shelter is done. Now we need a fire pit. Just because it lasts longer to have your fires controlled. You know what? Let me go ahead and get my digging stick. I'm going to go ahead and try to get some of this rubble. What do you mean if only I had a shovel? I mean, I guess this shovel isn't good enough for clearing rubble. Never mind. You're gonna go good old rock hunting. This is my least favorite part now. Rocks. Very important commodity. You need, like, over 100 rocks to get everything sorted. 20 rocks for the fire ring. 40 rocks for the charcoal kiln. 40 more rocks for the brick kiln, which you will most definitely need in order to create a crucible, because you are probably not going to find the stuff necessary to make a metal crucible, so you got to make a clay one, and then 40 more rocks for the rock forge. It's a lot of rocks, dude. I gotta check how many rocks I have. That's why I'm coming back early. Okay, so 14 rocks. You hustle. He's tracking. He might be coming after me. I still have time before my time comes. The reason I picked this place is because the fish, I can fillet them pretty easily. My survival is going to be highly detrimental at first. Tallgrass lily. Right, I need withered plants too. I gotta remember to get that shit. Oh, jeez. Thankfully, because I'm a carnivore, it doesn't really matter much if I desecrate the woodland, because I don't really rely on the bushes for food, unlike a normal Innawoods start, where you would want to preserve the underbrush as much as possible and try to, like, balance between getting withered plants and leaving food for the future. Because underbrush grows back like every season if you leave it intact. Carnivores, though, all they can ever find in there is scrap and bones and eggs. Eggs being the most important one there. Alright, how many rocks? 20 rocks. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna need a fire between, like, the lake or pond and... yeah, works right there, I guess. I want it to be equal distance between the two because I want to be able to reach the water from the safety of my fire and also reach the fire from the safety of my hut. Dig pit. And I think as soon as I get this pit here, the only other thing I might want to do is get a butchering rack, just so that I can more efficiently utilize my fishy diet. The fish aren't going to last very long, so again, I'm not going to stay here forever. Between fungaloids, dogs, and fish running out, it's not going to be great. But hey, at least I'm going to get lots of melee training from trying to beat up fish with a cudgel. Right. Where's that, fire ring. There we go. Get that. Nice. Alright, first state done. Gonna go ahead and get myself violently ill from drinking disgusting pond water. Wait it off. And no longer nauseous. Unfortunately can't sleep because it's freezing cold and I'm technically on the ground. Oh no, it counts as a place to sleep now. Nice. Back when I did my last Innawoods thing, it's kind of... there was a little thing happening to my game where anything other than a bed wasn't possible to sleep on until you literally passed out from exhaustion. Oh, finally asleep right at sunrise. Nice, dude. Thanks. Okay, and the pit bull immediately coming at me. Is he attacking or... You know what, I'll go ahead and accept that fight. Hey, dude. Come here. Yeah, hey, come here. Wish I had dog food. There we go. No, no, you get back here! Oh, okay, he's not running away. He's going back for the attack. Cool. Never underestimate the power of cudgels, alright? I've killed mooses with these things. Meese? Yeah, just quick, how about field dress and then quick butchery? Just for, because field dressing always gives you offal and stuff, but you can mangle the flesh on accident if you're, just butchering. Come here, coward! Running away from me. Coward! I'll beat you up! Bird and beast, be slain. Be freed from your domestic lifestyle. Creature, you were never meant to be taken from the wild. Skin corpse? Oh, you can skin corpses now. Ooh. Nice. Right, so skinning is no longer a product of full butchery, huh? Nice. Alright, I'll go ahead and try that. Oh, shit, another dog. It's a whole pack of strays. Alright, come on. I don't have enough... No, actually, this might be good, because the meat is going to freeze over the winter. Go ahead and skin the corpse. Oh, come on, man. It's a frickin' Labrador pack. Come in to back up their pit bull friends. Rottweilers? What were they? Whatever. Lots of dog meat. It's good for me. Okay. Nice. I love skinning these things. Yes, I love it. Yes. Okay. And then I guess field dress. Field dress. Look at all the gore. And field dress. As you can see, I am currently comfortable, even though it is early spring, and that is thanks to my cool, awesome inner heat. However, I'm also famished, and that is thanks to my cool, awesome inner heat. Right, now quick butchery. Again, I'm entirely unsure if doing it like this yields any additional products. Ooh, refuse. Dirt, extra connective tissue, bits of smaller hair and claws left over. Can I make anything out of this? Probably not with my cooking level, but I might be able to make dog food, which would have been nice. 12 raw hides! Oh, jeez, I can make a lot of leather out of that. Fucking 13 raw pelts? Oh, Jesus, they have buffed skinning. Wow. Alright, lots of liver, lots of... Alright, nice. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself some firewood. Where should I put the firewood? Right here. Well, behind my hut. That sounds like a good roleplay place to put it. Okay, there's where the... Okay, yeah. Okay, the cudgel can beat down trees. There's where it's gonna go. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of trees here. Nice. Oh, you know what? That's actually not a very good place for the wood. Because I should really keep it somewhere where I can reach it from the fire. Such as right yonder. Gonna go and get rid of that firewood source. Nice. Marking a firewood source allows you to automatically put more wood down when a fire dies, and unfortunately, because it's so early in the season, it's going to be raining a ton. So this fire is going to go out pretty much immediately. Tiny scrap of meat? Heck yeah. Alright, we've got different portion sizes now. Alright, go ahead and eat all that meat. Oh, right, condensed milk. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I want to eat, there we go. Yeah, eat that meat. And I guess I can eat some of this condensed milk. Yeah. A little bit of nutrition. I might as well set up some sorting zones. Food shall go, I guess there. Okay. God. I don't really want to set up like a whole system here, because again, I don't really want to be here forever. Clothing will go there. Just because it keeps me warm. I'm looking for... wood, yeah, wood. Wood goes here. And now one final sorting zone. Oh, and I want everything else to pretty much go onto that tile over there with that other thing, which would be spare parts, yeah. And in the future, if I find anything that I haven't sorted, I can just put it there. Okay, and now I could just sort things out. Nice. Okay, cool. Unfortunately, my cooking skill is not high enough to make anything of note with the rest of my food, so I'm going to go ahead and actually... Oh, jeez. That's survival. Well, not useless. Making seeds is very good for training up your early survival skill. I think the reason I can't make the water is because... tin can isn't empty. Shucks. Alright, we'll just have to deal with that. What do we need now? Let's think. Tools, I have... I'm going to look for what it takes to build a little wagon. Here we go. I know it takes nails for wheels, but travois... What's it take to make a travois on something? Frame. Light wooden frame, 3 makeshift ropes. Nice. Alright, so that's a lot of withered plants. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and start grinding up my skills a little bit. Cooking, I need to be at least level 3 to make a stone pot, I think. It's weird, but whatever. Fabrication, I'm going to need a lot of fabrication in the future. Survival, of course. Oh, you can make charcoal directly from fires? Okay, interesting. Too bad it takes 4 hours of constant supervision. Let's see, skill, fabrication. 2x-swords, pointy sticks, cudgels. Seems like cudgels would be the way to go, because they take the least materials. Okay, cool. Go ahead and I want to dismantle the long sticks. Disassemble everything? Yeah, disassemble everything. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and cut up a couple of these cudgels. All of the cudgels, sorry. Fabrication almost leveled up, so I'm only gonna make like 2 more. Nice. Drag that onto there. Moving on, next thing would be crossbow bolts, which is also heavy sticks, or throwing sticks, or needles. Yeah, there we go. That's a good one. Go ahead and spend an hour doing that, because that just takes splintered wood. I don't mind that I'm failing to make it. The amount of time you spend on it is how much experience you get, and I'm spending a lot of time failing to make needles. Okay. Next level would be amber carriers, scrap metal. So that's survival. Here we go. Distaff and spindle. Yeah. Alright, I remember that, boy. Lots of distaffs and spindles. Spend an hour making that. And by then, it's time for more milk. I want to empty that container. Where is it? Here we go. 3 and 4. Nice. Okay, now it's empty. I have no place to put that. I'll go ahead and put it up with my tools for now. Okay. Although that can is empty. Can I make a 1? Okay, I have to make the water 1 at a time, which is awful. Oh no. Alright, if I can make it 1 more time, I should level up though. Nice. Okay. Now, can I cook the liver? Yes. Nice. That is going to be my food. What time of day is it? Alright, if it takes like an hour to cook each, then... Ooh. I might not have enough time. I'll risk it. Yeah, alright, I might have enough time. Uh-oh. No. And see, that's the risk of crafting long things without fire. Even though you can technically cook without it, I don't know how. If you run out of light, you stop, and all of the hours you spent doing it were for naught. Oh well. Can I please take a nap until it's daytime? Of course not. I might as well do something useful, such as going out and beating down more trees. And bushes and junk. Just, there you go. Cool. Just want a bunch of withered plants, and if I can get some vegetables or something, that'd be great, because that's a really easy way to level up your survival against seeds. And at higher level, mushroom spores. Yes. I am thirsty as heck. Eventually I'm going to want to work up like, I don't know, archery or something, or some kind of sneaky thing that I can go through and ambush some of the survivors, get some of their stuff. The thing is, they have guns, and I do not. I have spears, as have been many encounters in the past. It won't go well for me. Sort out all that stuff. It's about midnight now. Why are these not working? What do you mean? What category do withered plants count as? Other? There? How about now? Yeah, okay, well, their plants count as other. Nice. See if I can take a nap. Yeah, cool. It was a little health recovery from all the frostbite I've been suffering and dog attacks. And unfortunately, I'm going to wake up with worse health because I have been eating nothing but dog scraps and dysentery. I sustain myself on the dysentery. And see, the meat and pelts and stuff are frozen. We don't want to find... Oh god, I'm not going to be able to. Uh-oh. Might not be able to actually do anything with those pelts. Because I need salt. The only ways I know of to get salt are through swamps or breaking down rocks. I don't know, maybe I can scout soon. Find myself a good big old swamp to just douse the skin in. Welcome to the skin swamp. Oh, cool. My tent is no longer covered in gore. Nice. I'm gonna eat my 4 liver. 69 calories. Come on, I spent 4 hours making that. That's great. Hey. Herbal tea. That'll be good for health. First, the meat. Because again, famished. Oh, not that. Nutrition is important. Cool. I'm no longer starving. I'm now only hungry. I'm going to go ahead and make herbal tea because even though I am a carnivore, I can actually consume that, I believe. Oh, I failed to make it. Level up my cooking at least. Come on. Yes. Cool. That is very good for my morale. Ooh. Really enjoying the hot meals. Nice. I love being an optimist. And because I have to keep lighting fires because of the rain, I have a pretty substantial bonus from fires starting. Alright, so... Whoa! Hello, friendos! What is going on here? What are all these... Oh, dog's been killing my fish. I need those. Nothing I'm gonna do about it, though. I don't know. Maybe I can. Maybe I can try to salvage some of the fillets of fish from this, since I've already eaten all the meat. Quick butchery on them all. Okay, how's that? 120 butchery refuse? Why would I need that? Disposing of it might be a concern as it could attract vermin. Go ahead and put it on my fire. That's how you should get rid of trash. Yeah. Oh. Accidentally put some of my fish on there. I want to keep that fish. Okay. Nice. I need more water. But the rain won't go away. So I'm going to have to drink dysentery water. Yeah, great. Welcome to Pukesville. Population me. There's a desolate barn down there. There's also a whole thing in there. I'm going to go ahead and go scouting a little bit. I really want to get those pelts cured, and finding salt water would help me greatly in that pursuit. I wish I had a basket or something. Actually, can I make a basket yet? No. Again, it might be... Ooh, ants! Yeah! Okay, good. Great. Someday I'm going to want to move somewhere over here because I can get them ants. As a carnivore, this is about as good as a farm. Once I get an efficient way to hunt them, because they can pack a wallop, especially if you're not careful, mines. Speaking of being careful. Alright, I don't think I'm going to find any swamps over here, but up there are ants. I'm not really sure if there's any other source of salt that you can go for, other than swamp. My swamp. Oh, let's explore that cave. It might have a cougar in it, might have a bear, but it also might have clothing that I can wear as a rhyme. It has rats. Great. I could probably kill rats. Nice. Get out of here. This cave is unusual, at least by my standards. It has a little curve there. Normally caves are just a big empty space like the basement of an evac shelter. Though that too could be outdated. Oh my god. There is too many rats! Welcome to the rat cave. There is rat here. Rat City. I like that things leave actual sprites of their corpses now. There, we done now? What have you guys been killing down here? Oh my god, more rat. Oh shit! The swarm. Oh, I'm nauseous. Might be why my rat killing is not quite efficient. Thankfully, sewer rats seem to have received some kind of nerf, because Jesus Christ, I remember they used to be Master Splinter. Just killing feral zombies by themselves. I used to unleash them on people who came too close to my city house. Is this blood like just like ambient? The cave generates with this, or whoa, additional cave, huh? Interesting. Oh, more rats. No. I can't handle more rats. I'll handle more rats. Oh, shoot. Don't step off of there. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. You can just hold tab. Yeah, alright. Somebody gave me that tip during one of my streams. Also, I gotta stop running. Yeah, where's my stamina, by the way? Where the fuck did stamina go? Huh? Foul interloper, leave now. We will feast upon you. Who? Who? Vermin. You are vermin. Okay, bye. Alright. Is that the Rat King? I've never encountered the Rat King before. Farewell. Alright, sorry for invading your space. Where the heck is stamina? Gonna go ahead and run infinitely in this direction, and I don't appear to be... There's stamina! It's right there! Why am I not losing it? Very fast. It's weird. So that cave might be something interesting to investigate in the future. I'm not sure what's going on there. I've never encountered it before. Whoa, a little patch of dirt. What's going on there? There's a little patch of dirt. Absolutely nothing. Still not sure what the big dirt squares are for. I've been playing this game for years and they've been there the whole time. Craters. Decent for rocks. Not decent for not being irradiated. Oh shit, it's getting late. I gotta go home. Thankfully, I've been out of my reality bubble, so my food shouldn't be quite rotten yet. Oh, it's gonna be... It's too rainy to cook. Oh god, I never made note of where my camp was. Ew. There it is. Gotta go ahead and make a note now. Notes. Green. There. Camp. It looks like a little house sprite. Sprite icon. Symbol. Glyph. Glyph of the house. I need that hide raw. That raw hide. Alright, let me see if I can get some of those food scraps cooked before it's dark. 5 minutes? Cool. Let's see if that's sufficient. It is insufficient. Insubstantial. At least the water is nice. And I'm almost out of matches because of the goddamn rain. But the whole reason I've been wasting them is because they're expendable. I get less eager to waste things like fire drills and stuff because they take forever to make. I guess 20 minutes of cooked fish, never mind. 20 minutes of cooked fish was too much to ask for, I guess. Can you beat up rocks with a tab? Can you beat up bushes? Nope. Really nice of that weird cave entity to just warn me to leave instead of attacking me straight up like most cave entities do. Very polite man. Creature. Thing. What do we need? Not need. Ooh, eggs! Very good. Nice. And some veggies, I think. Right? Yeah. Ooh, dog bane. That's actually useful to me because dog bane also grows plant fiber. Well, it primarily grows plant fiber, which can be used to make ropes and stuff. Obviously, as an alternative to hammering down plant upon plant, entire fields of shrubbery bent to my will in the pursuit of shrub. Stretch. Okay. So I'm getting kind of tired. I would like to stop playing. I'm having fun, but like, it's exhausting. I've been recording for ages. And it's sleepy time. I'll see if I'm gonna upload this or not. I'm kind of feeling weird about how mellow I've been. But if I do end up uploading this, move my mic. If I do end up uploading this, tell me what you think of it. I'd love to hear what your opinion. Oh fuck! Almost dropped it. Love to hear what your opinion on Mellow Critsy playing a little bit of Unreal World. Get it? Because Unreal World is a game that is specifically tailored to this sort of gameplay. Okay, managed to not sleep through the entire night. I didn't take the insomniac trait, right? Nope. That's just I having a hard time sleeping out here, whatever. If I don't end up uploading this, then I can at least play it on my own, because I actually do enjoy this start. It's pretty okay. You know, I've been able to find sufficient food right next to a pond. Only problem is I don't have any salt water, so it's a little bit of an issue with that. Got lots of dog skin though. Anyway, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.